Right, this is Number Battle, developed by Jack Vines on January 12th of 2017. The recommended amount of players are 3. It is accessible for all ages, and there is no language dependency. Start off, 2 of the players will divide the paper in half, and each will draw a separate tank. Each tank will be drawn in 3 sections. The top, as seen, the middle section, as seen, and the lower section. Now, each player will draw 3 separate bars underneath their tank, as so. The top bar will be smaller and divided into 2 squares. The second bar will be larger and divided into 3 squares. And the last bar will be the largest and divided into 5 squares. All right. Each player will fill up their boxes with different numbers. The top 2 boxes are designated for the numbers 1 through 5, the middle box for the numbers 1 through 10, and the last box 1 through 20. Each player will choose randomly between the numbers for each of the boxes, put a number inside each box, like so. Try not to repeat using any number. Okay. Now that the board is set up, I'll show some gameplay to explain the rules. The third player, in this case my buddy Sean,
Hi, I'm Sean.
will call out numbers randomly between 1 and 20. Each of the 2 players will shade in numbers as they're called. When filled up, each bar corresponds with a separate part of their opponent's tank. For instance, the top bar corresponds with the top piece of the opponent's tank, and so on. The game begins when the third player calls out the first number.
2.
All right. Player 1 and player 2 both have the number 2 in their top bar, so they'll both shade it. The next number will then be called.
1.
Player 1 and player 2 both have the number 1 in their second bar, so they will shade it, like so.
5.
Player 1 has the number 5 in his top bar. Player 1 has filled up his top bar, and therefore can destroy the top of his opponent's tank. At this point in the game, player 1 has filled in his top and middle bar, meaning he has destroyed the top portion of his opponent's tank, as well as now the middle portion. This means that player 1 wins the game, as any 2 pieces of the opponent's tank destroyed will destroy the tank. I'd like to thank my buddy Sean for helping me out with this project.
You're welcome, Jack. Good game.